Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here, enjoying another sunrise on Daytona Beach. And I am thankful for Thanksgiving, a holiday where we as Americans remember and give thanks for the founding of this nation through the grace of God. The hand of God can be clearly seen in the establishing of America, and through this nation, the entire world has been blessed. Only one nation has ever blessed the world more than the USA, and that is Israel, because of their role in the coming of the Messiah and the preservation of the Scriptures. But that's a topic for another video. Today we give thanks for this nation. We remember that struggling little band of persecuted Christians who boarded a few rickety ships and headed out across the mighty Atlantic Ocean. They had to get away because the European governments were rounding up practicing Christians and putting them in prison, and even executing them for refusing to submit to the government church. The Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock and began to carve out a settlement. That first winter, half of them died, but they didn't quit. Fortunately, the Indians took pity on the ragged bunch and helped them to survive and thrive. And that was the beginning of a long relationship that would eventually result in tremendous blessings for both the Native Americans and the Europeans who were destined to settle the land from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Now, liberal propagandists would have us believe that the coming of the Europeans was a disaster for the natives, but history tells a different story. The Indians helped the Pilgrims survive, and subsequent generations helped to lift Indian nations out of abject poverty and disease. How? Through trade and advanced technology. European medicine and agricultural technology greatly improved life for the North American Indians. Oh, sure, there were definitely rough spots. Always are when two people groups come together. The liberals would have us to believe that it was nothing but genocide and evil. What a bunch of nearsighted nut biscuits. And according to liberals, Thanksgiving is where the settlers gave thanks to the Indians for helping them. But the truth is, the very first Thanksgiving dinner was for the Pilgrims to give thanks to Almighty God for His merciful providence. In fact, one of the earliest cities was named Providence, specifically to recognize God's blessing in the establishment of America. Liberals don't want to give God credit for anything. So, what do we have to be thankful for today? Well, one thing that many of us are guilty of is forgetting the basics. I am grateful for clean drinking water from the tap. Doesn't get any easier than that. I'm thankful to God for clean, warm clothes, for a place that I can call home. And because I've been forgiven of my sins through Jesus Christ, I can get a good night's sleep. As a C4, Christian, conservative, constitutional capitalist, my conscience is clear before God and man. That really helps. Now that's something the Christian American can be more thankful for than anything else, the forgiveness of sins through Jesus Christ. As a nation, we should be giving thanks for a justice system that has protected everyone, rich and poor, from savage punishments and from the royal decrees that enslave people. We should be thankful that we are heavily armed and can defend our families and homesteads against criminals. We should be thankful that we can elect our own government, although if the Democrats have their way, that could soon disappear. As Americans, we have a duty to remember the God-ordained founding of the USA and to remind all Americans, big, little, black, white, good people, and Democrats, that we are a nation under God and that we as a nation better get back to recognizing that. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.